What's going on, people? Trying to do the basement live with a new program. We've been doing a lot of new things here. As you can probably tell, the studio's being renovated. The floor is all pulled up. And I'm trying to figure this one out. So, welcome to the basement, people. Hip hop's first daily debate show. My name is Bruce Lively. Cheers. My partner, D-Boy Slim, is on assignment at the moment, so I just wanted to get with you guys on a Freestyle Friday. Let you know what's been going on. Give me some feedback. Let me know that I'm doing this right. We got new equipment, brand new computer, new interface. We trying to do it big out here, man. I just need to know that I'm on. Who's watching? Somebody let me know. Who's watching? So, all this week has been crazy. Just so you know, next week, we coming back in. We're going to talk about my interview. Ooh. I think I'm on. I hope so. Hope I can hear people. We're going to talk about my interview. Well, not the interview, but the interview I went to go see at Cash Color Cannabis. Cash Color Cannabis broadcast, or what is it called? Podcast. They had the real Rick Ross on. I'm not seeing anything here. Okay, I'm back. I hope everybody can see what's going on. Hopefully this thing is working. Anyway, last Tuesday, or this Tuesday that just passed, I was at Cash Color Cannabis Podcast, and I actually got to meet the real Rick Ross, Freeway Rick Ross, the one from the 80s, the one that the CIA gave drugs to push to the neighborhood. When people ask, how do we know this? This is a fact. This is a fact. It was reported on the news. I believe his name is Oliver something. Oliver North, the general who was indicted, then immediately pardoned before he even had a trial. Freeway Ricky Ross was the one that went to jail for that. He was the one making $3 million a day in the crack game in LA or in Oakland, basically all over the West Coast, and I'm sure it was all over America. This was the 80s. So it was confirmed. The CIA did bring it in. They gave it to him, and he made $3 million a day off of that. But what's more important was he was talking about his life after that. You see, I don't think that back in the days anybody knew what crack was. They're talking about a man who couldn't read but was extremely intelligent. I remember he said he could have got like a tennis scholarship or something like that, and couldn't read. So this dude was approached by the CIA, given free money, given free drugs to do what he wanted to with it. He built an empire off of that. And he was the only one that got arrested. He was the only one that was sent to jail. Oliver North was pardoned. The entire CIA was exiled. Couldn't find it nowhere. And this dude went in jail, taught himself how to read. After that, read every law book he could, and he had life without parole. He had life with no opportunity for parole, and he's out now because he fought his own case. He went back after reading and fought his own case against the government and won. The problem is he fought a case against somebody else trying to keep his name, and that was against Rick Ross, and he didn't win. It's his name that Rick Ross stole, the rapper. And he couldn't win that case. He couldn't win that case. So that's why now he has to call himself Freeway Rick Ross, Freeway Ricky Ross, whatever it is. It's amazing. It's amazing. Listen, we're going to talk all about it next week, though. We got clips. I tried to show some yesterday. If you saw it go up, it was kind of distorted, not too good. So we're going to chop them up, make them right. And D-Boy Slim has a lot to ask about it. But, I mean, what do y'all think about this dude coming out, going completely against destroying the community, and now it's all about building the community? Freeway Ricky Ross. Freeway Rick Ross. Check him out. Now he's out there teaching people how to build businesses. What we were at, the Cash Color Cannabis podcast, is about basically the legalization of marijuana medically, socially, the idea that it's not bad for you. If you look in Georgia, what's been going on, it's crazy. Day after day, they just got it decriminalized in Atlanta. That's going to be signed into law. TBC, thank you, Team Box Cutter, and the Budcraft had a lot to making that happen. You guys check out Team Box Cutter _ the Budcraft. Check that out on Instagram. You'll see my partner on there. Anyway, Freeway Ricky Ross, highly political, highly politicized. I met him. The dude was talking nothing but good things. Like I said, community building, business building, black business building, teaching us how to own this cannabis industry so that it's not taken over when it does get legal. While all the brothers are in jail, all the white folks will end up owning the shops and get their billion-dollar industry right on. So we want to get in at the ground game. A lot of stuff. He also talked about a movie that he wants to do or has coming out. I got to look at the footage again. It was crazy. It was awesome. So expect that next week. D-Boy Slim and I are going to go in on everything that we heard about that, and we're going to go off on Rick Ross. I don't know if we're going to have two sides of the debate, obviously, every time, but we're going to go in. How you steal a man's name and win the case? Nobody was thinking about copyrighting their actual government name. It's your government name. Anyway, so we won that, and we'll talk about that too. Next week, we're also going to talk about the female faces in hip-hop. The female faces in hip-hop. Who's the new female face of hip-hop? Is it Cardi B? Young M.A.? Is Nicki Minaj still holding the crown? Remy Ma? I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. We need to talk about it. There's a lot of other ones. If you guys know, there's a young lady named Rhapsody who's going crazy out there. And there's quite a few more. So we're going to get into the female faces of hip-hop next week. We're probably going to get into... we haven't done City Wrecking Wednesdays. So put right down there in the description when you can. Put down there your choices of cities that we haven't gone over or that haven't battled each other yet. City Wrecking Wednesdays is coming next week. Another Freestyle Fridays. You can expect that next week. Something interesting, something new. But we're here. We ain't went nowhere. The studio's under construction, and it's all good. It's no big deal. You see the new Ethiopian flag up there. You see the floors being pulled out. But we here, and we here for you. We're still going to be debating hip-hop. That's it. Let us know. Let us know what you want to hear about, man. We got the Freeway Ricky Ross. We got the face of the female hip-hop, female face of hip-hop. We got City Wrecking Wednesdays next week. Let us know what else you'd like to hear about. You know how to do it right there in the description. Buy the beats. Team Box Cutter Beats, man. Ooh, you know what it is. I was hoping I could get a chat going. I hope I'm doing this right. We also got a brand new computer, brand new everything. So I'm still trying to work out the kinks. You guys tell me if you could talk on this. If you couldn't, leave it in the description when I'm done. Tell me what we did wrong. Call me the name you want. But listen, the basement is here. We ain't going nowhere. Be ready. And please do not forget. Please don't forget the Fleetwood Spice collection. As always, the hottest, the sweetest, the saltiest, the everything. For foodies, you guys know it's all about the spices. And these guys have the spices that go with everything. I've tried them all. I've tried them on here. You've seen it. You've seen the reactions. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Listen, I'd like to thank everybody for watching as usual. We're going to be doing shout outs next week. I've seen quite a few people leave comments, and so we're going to be shouting all of that out. Thank you again for watching The Basement. Tune in next week. It's going to be fire.